Welcome back to Living the Wiccan Life. In part 2 of our episode, we bring you our interview with Richard Webster, author of Flower and Tree Magic, the Encyclopedia of Superstitions, and many other metaphysical books. Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis, and we're here at INATS with Richard Webster, who is the author of 95 books, of which the latest is Flower and Tree Magic.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Don. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for giving us the interview. And you're from New Zealand?
Yes. I still live there. I'm there 9 months of the year, and 3 months of the year I'm traveling around the world promoting my wares.
That must be a very grueling schedule for you.
I enjoy it. I love traveling. I have a month every year in Europe, and I'll put up with almost anything to have a month in Europe every year. So.
That's good. Mm-hmm. How do you find your travels different from your home?
I'm normally traveling for research purposes, or else to promote the books.
Yeah.
And they vary. When I'm traveling for research, I'm just exploring funny places and searching people out to interview. But when I'm out to promote, I'm just trying to promote and wave the flag and sell some books.
Excellent.
But when I'm at home, no one knows me in New Zealand because it's a sleepy place, and I can write, so it's good. So it's good to have the balance.
It's a beautiful country, I believe.
It's a gorgeous place. Yes, I'm very happy and very lucky to live there. Mm-hmm.
Now, this is your latest book. Would you like to say a few words about it?
Yes. Flower and Tree Magic came about because every day I go for a walk, and an elderly lady who I spoke to every day told me once that flowers were magic, and she had a gorgeous garden, and she had flowers 12 months of the year, and I carried on with the walk thinking, yes, flowers are magic. You know, they can be used for so many purposes. They've been used for thousands of years. The ancient oracles at Dodona and places, they used laurel leaves and so on. So flowers have been used in magic always. And shortly after that, I got asked to do flower readings at a horticulture show. And I didn't want to do it because I don't really have time to do readings much nowadays. And so I said to the people at the show, try and find another reader, and if you can, get a flower reader. And they did their best to find a flower reader, and they couldn't find one. So they came back to me and said, we want you to do it. How much would you charge? And so I said, well, what is your budget? So I've made more money per hour flower reading than any other type of reading I've ever done.
Well, you know, it's a very unusual art.
Yes, it is.
And a very beautiful one.
It is. I love the fact that they can choose, and they choose the flower they have, and colour comes into it, all sorts of things come into it. And yes, you're right, it's very beautiful, and it gives me a chance to practice a bit of psychometry, and you also use colour and numerology and things to interpret the flower. So it uses a number of different things. And then people go away with their flower. So they always leave with a smile on their face.
It's a wonderful thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely.
Now, you also, among your other 95 books,
yes,
we have the Encyclopedia of Superstitions.
Yes.
And would you like to say a few words about this one?
Yes, certainly. I've been collecting superstitions for more than 40 years. I lived in Cornwall for several months, and my landlady there was the most superstitious person I'd ever met. Within 5 minutes of walking into her home, I've been introduced to several. And she had all sorts of quaint superstitions. She believed that if someone came in your front door and left without sitting down, they'd never be invited into the house ever again. She had a special sofa in the living room that only the vicar could sit on. It was bad luck for anyone else to sit on it. And a very charming Cornish superstition, which I really love, is they believe that ants are fairies enjoying their last incarnation.
Oh.
So I've never killed an ant since once I learned that I can't kill ants.
I've never heard that before. That's
no, it's a Cornish superstition. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And for anyone who deals with omens and with everyday messages from spirit, this is a wonderful thing to have.
Yes.
And so
I had so much fun writing that book. Yeah.
A wonderful book. Mm-hmm. So what is your next project, or can you say?
The next book to come out is an Encyclopedia of Angels.
Oh, wonderful.
Because I've written several books on angels, and finally I've done an encyclopedia of them. So I never thought I'd write an encyclopedia, so there's an Encyclopedia of Superstitions, and there's going to be an Encyclopedia of Angels. So.
Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you appearing next?
I'm in New York at East West Bookstore and the Quest Bookstore.
Wonderful. Mm-hmm. Now, if people would like to learn more about your work,
yes,
or perhaps contact you, how would they do that?
My website is www.psychic.co.uk. NZ, I have to say. We say NZ, but I'll say NZ, won't I? Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much indeed, Don. Thank you. I've enjoyed it very much. Thank you.
Thank you. I hope that you enjoyed this episode and that you'll join us again next time for Living the Wiccan Life. Until then, may you blessed be.
Insight is just a stone's throw away with Insight Stones. Insight Stones allows you to gain a deeper understanding of yourself, others, and situations. 7 vibrant gemstones are your guide as you ask the question. Toss the stones. See what's revealed upon the mystical 7-pointed star. The vibrational wisdom of trees, planets, colors, and seasons show the way. The guidebook helps you interpret the stones and leads you to the relevant answer to your question. Insight Stones connect to your intuitive ability to bring you answers that may have been overlooked. Insight Stones can help your friends discover what's happening in their lives. It's fun to help each other interpret the messages that come through the stones. Insight Stones has uncovered hidden knowledge for you. Tap into ancient wisdom. Get your copy of Insight Stones today.